Hello friends, my name is Obichi Samuel. In this video, we're going to be looking at 5 tips to master Enscape for SketchUp in 2025. So you're going to join us in this insightful video as we unveil 5 essential tips to elevate your Enscape skills for SketchUp, whether you are a beginner or you're looking for a refined experience. This technique will help you to create stunning visuals and boost your design workflow in 2025. So what are these 5 tips we're going to be discussing in this video? The first tip we're going to be looking at is to optimize your SketchUp model. And what are the things you need to look out for? You're going to look out for clean geometries and organization of your SketchUp files. For instance, you can see this model which we have here. It's all in group. So if you can see, if you have your tag here, you find out that we can just easily group this and we can make this a component and call it furniture. Furniture. And when we have it as a component, we can easily create a tag or a layout to call it sofa, for instance, and you can just send it in that. So when you close this eyeball, you'll see that the furniture is out. So I'm just going to add this to it. Control X, double click on it, and Control V. Sorry, that should be pasted in place. So go to edit and paste in place. You can see that that's automatically added, and which actually helps you to organize your SketchUp models and equally makes it easy to save and reduce this weight of your model. So for instance, if you save this, which you've hidden the sofa, is going to still help in saving time. Unlike when it's on, it's going to take a long time to save, but because of, you can see what's happening here. So that is how to optimizing your SketchUp model can help you. It reduces file size and improve rendering speed by using your group, as we just demonstrated here. That is the first tip you look at. The second one we're looking at is to leverage your Enscape asset library. You can see all this library are actually found in Enscape for SketchUp. This asset library you're seeing over here are all in Enscape. So for you to utilize this library, you can just go to this here. So by utilizing this library, it shows you where you can actually get your trees, furnitures, people, materials, and so on and so forth, and how you can actually customize them, how you can import assets for personalized touches. It gives you this. You can actually find all assets which you can use, and how can you apply them? You can just double click, and you can just add them. And delete that, double click, and you can add them here, significantly add. So that's how to even make some adjustments to it. You can actually add or edit some materials, which helps Enscape to even modify it. So you're going to go to materials. For instance, you're going to use your sample paints. Click here. You can open the Enscape material editor. Just drag it by the side. Click on your simple paints to check the material which is on the wall. You can see what we have here. The name of the material, you can see it over here, and you can actually modify it. So by using all the asset library and the material editor for Enscape, that is how you can actually leverage your Enscape assets and library, which helps you to even work faster. Tip is for you to master the lighting and environment. So if I quickly jump into Enscape, let's start Enscape for instance. Alright, this third tips actually helps you to master the techniques of your lighting options that actually add some more realism to your scene. using SketchUp and Enscape as a rendering 3D rendering engine. So, and how can you master the lighting and environment settings? First of all, we're going to note that we can use the video settings. This is where you can actually help in adding some illumination in your scene, either if you're using the artificial lighting or you're using the ambience brightness. So this actually helps in realism for your scene. You can see how the scene is looking very nice. But if we actually touch this, you find out that it's bringing some more darkness inside the scene. So you need to take it to at least 150 for my own suitable use. I think this is okay for my scene, so that's why I'm using this. So let me just show you guys some quick tips on how you can use this actually set the settings to make your work even come to life. So what I like to use for this scene is to use these particular settings, and what I'm going to do next is to change the time of the day. You can use your shift and your right click to hover around and to set that time of the day. You can see how the sun is acting in the scene. Another way to do this is to use the U and your I on your keyboard to do this. You can actually see this is night, and if you want to adjust this by this time of the day and do your rendering, you can actually tweak that settings by using this tool, or bringing this down, or actually increasing this or thereabouts. So either ways, which one actually works for you best. So it depends on the lighting analysis and the scene on what you want to achieve by using this. So I think this is okay for me. So that is just that for the mastering lighting and environment settings, which actually helps you to get some more realism in your scene. So the fourth tip is to utilize real-time rendering features. So in these tips, we are going to show you guys how you can utilize real-time rendering features using Enscape. One thing I like about the real-time rendering features is that you can actually work as if you work flexible using Enscape and SketchUp for both. For instance, if you want to delete this man, if you don't like him in this scene, you can actually switch to your select tool, select him and delete on your keyboard. It actually updates. So to do that, for you to actually get this zoom in scene I am doing in SketchUp, and for it to update to interact with this scene, you just have to live link the scene. You have to synchronize the views. So if I click this, automatically it's take that particular perspective, the view we are seeing here in SketchUp, and updates the view we are seeing in Enscape. So what it actually does, the benefit of this is because it helps you to work in collaboration with clients and what to bring some more interaction and make you understand better what you're doing, how your design actually relates with Enscape, what is showing you, what you're seeing, how this scene even making it come to life. So it actually interacts the scene with you and make everything comes to life, and that is just how this does. Another thing I like about the real-time rendering is that how whatever you're designing, it brings that to life and actually gives you feedback on any integration or while collaborating with your clients using Enscape. So the fifth tips, which is going to be the last and not the least, is to export your work effectively. I'm just going to off this view synchronization and switch back to Enscape. So the first thing you need to do is to know your screen resolution, or determine what kind of resolution do I want to have as my final image render. So you should have that in mind, and what do I want my audience, what do I want them to see when I'm rendering this. So what you need to do is to know the kind of rendering resolution you want. For instance, let's say we want a 4K resolution. We need to switch this to an ultra to give us our 4K resolution and go to options. So you can see that this is set in your 3840 by 2160 aspect ratio, which is giving us about 1.78. So you can actually customize this if you want. You want some more detailed scene. So if you just click on custom, you can actually use 5000 if you want, and that actually gives you some more and good. So you can actually do that, and you can just click on the render button here to give you that realism. So let's just keep or locate some the you just have to put the location where you want your rendered image to be and see the final image come to life. So you can see the aspect ratio which you are rendering. So it depends on the kind of ratio which you want to see in the scene. That is what you choose. So if I don't like this, I can just decide to cancel it and go back to set what I want. I'm just going to go back here. So make sure you have this to 2-point perspective before you can render. Let me just quickly show you guys what it does if you don't have it. If it's at perspective, this is how you're going to see the scene. But when it's at 2-point perspective, it brings more realism to the scene, and you can see everything is really calculated and squared in your scene. So go back to output. Now you know when you want to check in, or you want to use about 4000 to 4K. So please do not toggle on the viewports aspect ratio, and go close this, click on this, and you should save the file, or you can rename it if you want to. Let's rename it to scene 1 and press enter, or you can click on save. So automatically the exporting of your image will start, and after it is successfully exported, the rendering should start as well. So you just give it time for it to reach to 0 to 100%, so you can get your final exported image. You can see how detailed it looks like now. Okay, you can see how it looks like, and it's almost done rendering, just a little more time. So let's quickly look at the rendered image or exported image. Quickly go on the scene, double click on it. You can see how detailed it looks like. Very nice, guys. So that is just that for this. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to keep a thumbs up, and equally please do well to recap these 5 tips, which is going to help you and encourage you in getting to that next level. And don't forget to subscribe. This really helps us to do more videos like this, and God bless you all. Please don't forget to share this video with your friends, and please implement these 5 tips, which is going to help you to skyrocket and elevate that skill for SketchUp, and help you to master Enscape for SketchUp in 2025. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, God bless you and have a wonderful day.